My house is organised and clean and my life sorted. Hardly.
That's nice stuff.
Yeah, that's delicious.
That's really nice.
That might change.
Whatever you want to make, my darling girl.
Because one thing I want to do this year, nor had the desire to feel like that for the last 2 years. And you need a bit of lemon juice to cover the garlic. That is my Caesar salad. What do you think, darling? Can you do that? No one cares. Wait, this is the first vlog of 2025.
No one cares.
Now, question.
Here we go.
Do you think I should just try and down these quicker? Get your rubber filter out. I think...
Why are you shouting at me? Work, no, gravity. Oh
no, everyone can see the absolute state of the kitchen. I wonder if people are clicking on this video thinking like, yeah, let's get inspired for 2025. My house is organised and clean and my life sorted. Hardly. I've got leftover porridge on the side.
New me, different day, same shit, love. Yeah. I don't know what I was saying and the words didn't want to come out of my mouth.
Please get me a little glass as well. Am I exhausted?
I was having a lovely morning until you woke up.
Yeah. Do you know what? It's so true. I saw your face beam into the bedroom when I woke up. Literally, like how anybody would wish to be woken up. Like, the day's starting, come on! And now he's like this.
It was literally, when I woke up this morning, it's like when you leave the baby asleep, you're like, oh, don't disturb the baby. I might be able to get on and do some stuff before they wake up. And then you wake up.
Come on. Guys, you want to see one of my Christmas presents? I got these beautiful glass straws.
Do you want to show them your spotty ones?
Spotty.
Spotty!
No, because
no one cares. That was sort of in harmony as well.
Was it?
Yeah. Do you know what I particularly love? I love how I have an idea in mind of what time we'll go for the gym, but the time it takes you to wake up and get ready to go to the gym, I've got to add at least 45 minutes onto that.
That's kind of mean. Well, no, because I've been thinking, right? I've been putting my electrolytes in that. Actually, I'll take this with me. I'll drink it on the way.
Will you?
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you. I've been thinking, I put my electrolytes into my drinks bottle that's a litre.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'll have to sip from you later.
Oh, not in the dog bowl!
Yeah, gross.
What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? That might be one of the grossest things you've ever done. Actually, no, the grossest thing I've seen you've done recently, and I did actually want to bring this up.
No, that's a good time.
This is a very good time. We were in Wingstop. You were chomping on some wings, and then a bit of your wing fell on the dirty table. It was heaving in there. I guarantee at least 3 people had eaten at that table before it was cleaned, and you went, ooh. I was actually gobsmacked, but I didn't want to ruin the evening by mentioning it to you. I was like...
I think you did mention it.
It was just, I just think it's a sign coming into 2025 of how relaxed you are about things. That's a good positive.
No, it's got to change. Anyway, I've got my lime. We are going to catch up on life and Christmas and all of that, but let's just get to the gym because someone's crying about it. I've got my Humantra lime flavoured electrolytes. I'm going to try and have drunk this by the time we get to the gym. We've joined a new gym, so I'm going to show you that. I'm going, I'm ready.
Dip, dip, dip,
This
dip.
is hard.
You can do it, come on. You struggling with this weight, yeah?
I'm struggling with all of it.
No, come on. How many reps have you done now?
7.
Okay.
Go on. Wow. Little gentle one. That was my 3rd gym session of the week.
Proud of you.
Yeah. And we've joined a new gym. We were going to Pure Gym in Newport, and to be honest, it weren't the one.
Served a purpose, didn't it?
It served a purpose for the but it was just not nice. Anyway, so we've joined one gym, which is pretty mega, very I find it quite overwhelming, and it's very professional in there, okay? A lot of people know what they're doing. Anyway, I'm really enjoying it, but today we drove past, and we've seen him before. There's this massive like lorry. He's like a butcher lorry, and he sits on the estate that the gym's on. Anyway, let us show you what we've just got from this butcher. So we got this poultry deal, which was 2 kilograms of fresh chicken thigh, was it 2 kilograms of chicken breast? I think. I'm not going to show you that because it's like literally out raw. So yeah, 2 kilogram of chicken breast, 2 kilogram of chicken thigh, and then 3 whole chickens. Extra tasty whole chicken. And that cost us £27.
Oops, sorry,
And then we got, was it 2 kilograms of sirloin steak?
I thought we'd like asked for 2 steaks.
It's like literally, he's like put it in, so I'm not going to put it out and show
It's
you.
like a whole cow.
Yeah, so 2 kilograms of sirloin. And
That's
that,
a lot of steak.
what was that, 20 quid? So we paid £47 for that. Which is mental. Oh guys, I've got so much to show you. I've got a new coffee machine that I got from Sienna. Got a new coffee machine. I'm a matcha girly now. I've been making matcha at home because I got a matcha kit for Christmas. Anyway, we'll get to all of that. So from Tesco's, I got some wild rocket. I just feel like I always need a bag of rocket in the fridge as something green to shove with everything. That's my favourite. I've got some bananas. I got some organic eggs because I'm really funny about eggs that I have. Don't know why. We got some Greek yogurt because I want to make chicken Caesar salad today. I've been craving it again. Then 3 lemons for the Caesar salad. The lemons in there were bogging, so we had to get singular ones. I don't know why all the packet was gross. Then we got some dark chocolate because we're also going to make those dates. You've probably seen them a million times. You like put dates, peanut butter, melted dark chocolate, and sea salt. Probably my most niche, weirdest TikTok to date was seeing a woman rating black pens out of 10. She rated this one 10 out of 10. So new year, new pen. We got some more milk, and then I got these 2 milks from the brand Plenish because first of all I got the barista one because I'm a barista, and I got the oat milk, but this is the no oils, no shit in it. It's literally got water, gluten-free oats, coconut cream, salt, and it's organic. And then I got this one for my matchas, which is just a regular oat milk, and that's on with 3 ingredients: water, gluten-free oats, and sea salt, because oat is the best complementary flavour to go with matcha. So the matcha experts on TikTok tell me. So yeah, that's everything we got. We're going to have a bit of breakfast now. I am very much easing into this new year. I am not smashing the shit out of it because I just find it just far too overwhelming when everyone just reinvents themselves because it's a new year. Yesterday, I had the laziest, like, wiped me clean of energy day. I'm not too sure why, and I don't know, I slept until 7:30 this morning, which is, again, wild for me, but I clearly needed it, so I'm trying to I'm just rearranging my knickers. I'm trying to just go with the flow rather than beat myself up for the fact that I've not started this new year getting up at 5 a.m. and journaling my thoughts, feelings, and aspirations for the year. However, we have done some really lovely New Year things that I'm going to talk you through later. We did an incredible vision board workshop with Roxy, one of my friends. I've spoken about it before, I'm sure you all know her, Roxy Nafusi. It was so good. So I'll talk you through that later. Actually not the most appetising of breakfasts, but we had the avocado in the fridge for some reason, and I don't think it liked it in there. I've never put it in there before, so I don't understand why I had it in there this time, but it will do. High protein, high fat. I don't know if cooking it in the stainless steel pan needs a bit more practice. I've been really getting into cooking with stainless steel and my skillet, but I'm Talking to the vlog, but talking to you as well.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. But I think certain things need practice. Bacon being one of them. I've just filled up my water bottle. I've started to have my electrolytes in the morning rather than I was putting them in this bottle and like drinking this throughout the day. And then I thought, actually, I think I need the hit of the electrolytes earlier. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying so hard to get 2 litres down me. I've been managing 1 fine, but not 2. Just about to take the boys out for a walk. It's a little bit, this is what I mean, like, I'm finding myself really struggling this week. I think what happens at this time of year is the pressure sounds so loud and I just like cave in because I'm not good with stuff like that. I'm trying not to beat myself up for the pace that I'm going at, but also trying to like achieve and get done what needs to be done. So I'm going to walk the boys, have a shower, make a coffee. Most actually in the machine. Where should we go? Should we go down to the river? I am really struggling with being cold at the moment, so I've decided to take this coat out. This is actually a coat I got given at a Clarins. Gosh, what a beautiful day! I got given it at a Clarins. I can't get my words out. A Clarins press trip this time last year, and it's specifically for cold water swimming, which is how I started last year with my first cold water swim. Haven't been since, but still. Come on, mate. Franco just likes to take his time and sniff, and Vinny likes to be let off the lead and bulldoze. So there's a little green not too far from me, and I've actually found this is the best place to walk them because it means I don't have to get in the car, so I can just walk across the road. And then I bring 2 balls with me. 1 ball for Vinny to chase, which he refused to give back. So then when he runs back with that ball in his mouth, I have another ball ready to go. And then Franco can just very leisurely sniff around, which is what he's doing now, look. So like whilst Franco's just chilling, he's taking his time, he's pulling on the lead, gagging to get off. Nice little wee. Mum, please let me go.
Look at my hair. Have you shown everyone the new bedside table yet?
I don't know if I did. I feel really like just all over the place. Like I can't bulldoze like I want to be bulldozing.
Have you got New Year blues? No.
I'm feeling really overwhelmed with the house. The messiness, the cleaning, the unorganisedness. I've just tidied in here.
What's left to do?
Everything.
No. What is left to do? What is so overwhelming about the state of the house right now? The living room's not too bad. This room's been tidied. Is it the kitchen?
Yeah. And all the organising in there and then...
In the study?
Yeah.
Well, right now the study is too small and it is disorganised, and we've talked about that and we are planning it. The kitchen is in constant use, so it always needs constant tidying. It's just one of those rooms.
I just think the pressure of New Year's a lot, and I just wish everyone would have the month off. And shut up.
The only one putting pressure on you for the New Year's is you. The whole world isn't holding you accountable for the New Year's.
The pressure of the New Year is.
It's only you that's doing it.
Can you hurry up and get in the shower so I can have a proper big cuddle, and then I'll get over myself and stop crying?
Yeah, but all I'm saying is you've got to remember that the only person putting pressure on you is you.
Shock.
We've got a lot of things that we want to do this New Year, sure, but you're not going to do it all in one day. We're going to achieve a lot this year. We're only going to achieve it by doing it one day at a time. So stop crying. You've had a lovely shower and a lovely rest. And it's okay to have wobbly days. This is the first week of a brand new year. You don't have to have it all figured out by Friday. You just don't. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And that was another episode of Counselling with Dave. If you would like counselling from DB, just drop me a message in my inbox and I'll ignore it.
Right, stop crying now. I'm just going to pop a little bit of skincare makeup on. I'm still trying to stick to my, just even doing the tiniest bit is going to make the biggest of difference. Let's zoom in a little bit, should we?
Parcel time.
I've had a PR package come through.
Find comfort, awaken confidence.
It's from Rare Beauty.
What's Rare Beauty?
Selena Gomez's brand.
Really?
Yeah. Guys, I've been using this, the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid.
There she is.
Oh, wow.
There she is being beautiful.
That's a lovely picture.
She's engaged now, right?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, this glazing fluid is really nice.
What have we got? We've got new Find Comfort Body Bouncy Body Cream.
Let me see that.
It's lovely packaging as well.
Oh, it's a new scent.
And fragrance mist.
Oh my god.
It smells delicious. Oh,
Can you
that smells
smell?
fruity.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yeah, that is delish. That's like mango-y. No, apricot, yeah.
Can't get out.
Oh, that smells so good. It smells like something. Like, that's such a nice fresh. That's a body spray, that.
It's a hair mist.
Oh, is it?
Oh, body and hair fragrance. That's nice stuff.
Yeah, that's delicious.
That's really nice.
Very fine mist, mind.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try.
That smells delicious.
That smells so good. They always send in such delicious boxes, don't they?
Yeah. Guys, also, how incredible does my skin look? One thing you best believe I have been really consistent with is my skincare. And it's been almost 1 year since I started using my Dermatica treatment. This part of the vlog is very kindly sponsored by Dermatica. I'm thrilled to be continuing working with them because I have been continuing to use them. So I literally, as of last night, because I use my treatment in the evenings, got rid of my last personalised treatment, which expired on the 8th of January. Today it's the 9th. And I have my new one ready to go. So the reason why, for those of you that don't know what Dermatica is a personalised skin formula for you and your skincare needs. It is the most simple, effective and supportive skincare routine that I've ever used. I think my favourite thing about it is when you do have queries or when you do have anything that you want to run by the team, the response is so fast. So you have 24/7 access to the dermatology team and your personalised treatment based on your skincare needs, which is all filled out within a consultation form, is then going to be what they use to design your personalised treatment. This very simplistic but effective tube. It's great for traveling and you just use 1 or 2 pumps. I normally go for like 1 and a bit. Cleanse my skin and then I put this on and I'm still using the exact same combination that I was using this time last year. So I use my La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Barrier Cream Spray. Then I put my treatment on top and I basically just focus on the outer edge of my face, try to avoid this central area where my skin is really, really sensitive. I'm going to pop some of my before and after pictures on the screen as you'll see the difference in my skin in this length of time is mad. I did have a little break in, I think it was August, September. If I remember correctly, it was during the stress of moving house and absolutely everything slipped by the wayside, including my skincare. But it was really easy to contact the team, explain to them what happened, say that I want to stick back with the skin goals that I had in mind. Then they reformulated my treatment for me, made sure that I updated the pictures so that they could assess my skin, and then I restarted my treatment straight from there, and it has been incredible. One of my other favourite things about this, which I feel like is not mentioned very often, is how amazing it sinks into the skin. So I've used treatments like this before, and I feel like with other skincare steps like this one, you have to wait so long before you can put the next step on because it's still sort of like the residue is on your skin. Not with this. I feel like it fully sinks in. I can do it about half an hour to an hour before I go to bed, wake up in the morning, and best believe I can tell the difference when I've used it the night before. I will leave a discount code on the screen for you to try this, and trust me, I just don't think you'll regret it. I have had so many of you comment and get in touch since trusting my recommendation on Dermatica, and that obviously means so much to me that you do trust it, but I really hope you enjoy, and please make sure you continue to let me know how you're getting on with it, because for me it is, couldn't be without it. How cute is this? He's just taken photos of my PR thing for me because he says that I never take pictures of my press products and that I should be doing that, and he is in fact correct. That's really cute. Thanks. This has been my very quick, minimal go-to face lately. Now, everyone is raving about this product. 1 second, let me show you. The internet is currently going wild for this Lisa Eldridge skin tint, right? Now, I can't lie, it's a beautiful product. However, I will say that the Beauty Pie Super Luminous Wonder Glow, no, it's not what it's called, Super Luminous Skin Glow Filter, I think it's better. But I feel like this gives a little bit more, don't want to say coverage because you can build the Lisa Eldridge coverage up, but I don't know, I can't explain it, but I think I prefer it. But I'm still sort of in that phase, you know, when you're trying to decide if you like a product or not, I'm still in the phase of going back and forth with the two of them and trying to work out the reasons why I prefer, or the reasons why I'm leaning more towards one than the other. So I literally do I cleanse my skin in the morning, then I've been using this Tatcha Essence, which I'm really enjoying, and then I've been using the Rhode glazing fluid, peptide glazing fluid. I do feel like it's really lovely and hydrating and sits so nicely under makeup. I've got like one of those Mila spots on my eye, I need to get that gone. And then I have been putting the state of this room, and like everything that's inside this room is just next level. Like everything and everywhere you look, it is a state, and it's really starting to grate on me. But we've been talking about some things that we want to do to try and make it better. Oh my god, I can't even show you my everyday makeup because I can't even find my everyday makeup because it's just jumbled in a bag that looks like this, and I don't know how it's gotten this bad. Okay, well, we're going to have to overcome and adapt. So normally I'd put my little gold colour corrector under my eye from Charlotte Tilbury, which I don't have, so I'm just going to use some of the Maybelline multi-use eye eraser, which obviously you know I love, but it wasn't what I was going for. I feel like the colour corrector is just a really light way of balancing out the colour under my eyes. I have to say as well, just doing a little bit of something every single day, regardless of what I'm doing, is making a difference, and I am like really trying to stick to it. And I think one of my biggest problems is I always make excuses for myself. So I'm always like, oh, the room's a mess, I don't want to sit in there and do my makeup. Yes, the room's a mess and you're going to sort it at some point very soon, but whilst you can't sort it, is it worth missing out on the feeling of it being, you know, much better for you to have a little bit of makeup on or a little bit of something that makes me feel a little bit more together. Then I've been whacking out my Chanel cream bronzer again, which is Old But Gold, but I am enjoying it. And I just push that up into the temples first. And I don't know, this brush from Beauty Pie is so good because it's like dual ended. Oh my god, my arms are aching. We did upper body at the gym this morning. And then a little bit over the bridge of my nose. This literally does take 5 minutes. I mean, don't time me because I've spent 5 minutes alone looking for all of my products, but... And then I've been using... Whoa! Then I take my YSL bronzer and then I run a little bit of that above my crease line. and then a little bit under my bottom lash line. Literally simple as. You can of course whack a bit of mascara on, but I have just, oh my god, can you even cope with the state of me? I have not been enjoying wearing mascara because I also like, at the end of the day when I'm feeling a little bit knackered and ready for bed, it's such a nicer process only having to take off face makeup rather than eyes too. Lazy to my core in that respect, but when I'm really like not even leaving the house, although I might pop to Dunelm later, popping a little bit of powder just in the centre and under the eyes. And then been using these Kosas blushes. This is the shade Butterflies. And for the everyday makeup, I'm enjoying more of a pinky. That might change, like so. Again, I always take a little bit over the top of my nose and then take my brush, the highlighting wand from Beauty Pie, I just do 2 little dabs there. Kind of always have to use a mixture of face and fingers and brushes. And then last but not least, which is in my opinion the most important, is the lip liner stage. Now, I need a sharpener for that. The sharper the lip pencil, the better life is going to be for you. Okay, we don't have that one to hand. This is also a Lisa Eldridge product. This is the lip liner in the shade 3W. It's actually quite reddy, but I really like it. So just outline the lips with little dashes. Open to get into those corners. Honestly, it's like a bitten lip shade, you know? And then what I'd really like is my Clinique Black Honey lipstick. Where that is, I don't know. Oh, I don't know where that is, but yeah, just visualise that's probably what I'd put on top, although a little bit that Glossier lip balm is fine. And then I've also been loving, just for my everyday trying to make an effort look, Glossier perfume. Do? I think, oh, it's the second one, I think. Do means 2, I think. It just smells like clean, fresh, ready to achieve, you know? And that's it. It really does take about 5 minutes to do that. And like I said, you can always pop a bit of mascara on if you want. But even with like nothing done to your hair, it still looks better than not. Can you even cope with the length? It is wild. I'm even getting to the stage where I can't like bun it without it looking a bit crazy because it's so big. Need some hairspray. Sometimes I just can't actually do anything tidy and slick without this little stick of joy. There we go, that's better. Right, I'm gonna show you my new toy. So I think you kind of probably know by now that I have wanted a coffee machine for a long time. We're gonna pull out the big guns today and use fresh beans because I'm a barista and fresh beans make a difference, all right? And I'm gonna have like a milky one. So feel very lucky. Obviously I got some beautiful, gorgeous, very thoughtful presents for Christmas, but one of my absolute favourites was this. So my dad and Rachel got me the Sage Barista Impress, I think it's called, and this was for Christmas, birthday, and my new house present, which I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and I have fully fallen down a hole of trying to become a barista overnight on TikTok. DB also bought me this gorgeous little matcha set, so I've been big into making my matchas, and he bought a couple of syrups that go with them. So I would like to get some sort of nice stand or something, and you know, maybe some of those little, have I closed the fridge? Oh yeah. Maybe some of those little syrup decanters so that it's a bit nicer than those big beefy boxes. I also need to get a couple more accessories. I need to get some coffee scales and the little thing that you kind of, it's like loads of needles, and you like, it helps to put it helps to make sure all of the ground coffee, once you've ground them in the grinder, is going into the little cup. So yeah, there's a lot to learn, and there's a lot of things that have been a bit of a learning curve. and I'm going to only get better at them. But the one thing that I can categorically say is that buying fresh beans makes the biggest difference. However, pricey as fuck. This bag cost me £12. And then my dad bought me this packet to go with my machine, which we do use. So we are like, the way we've been doing it is we've mainly been having those beans during the week, and then like we'll have treat weekend beans. But for you guys, I'm going to use you as my excuse as to why I'm having treat beans on a Thursday. So apparently there's two things that need to like exist for you to get the perfect pour, or whatever the words are that they use. One of them is that you've got to get the grind size right for the beans. So apparently 18 grams of beans should pour between 25 and 30 seconds. It's like, it's all really long, won't bore you with it. But if you guys have got any tips below, please make sure you leave them below, because I am interested and I just want to keep getting better. I also am desperate to learn how to do latte art. I think we're way off there yet. Okay, 18. So, I put my beans in my little grinder. It's my 18 grams of fresh beans. Do you want a fresh bean coffee today?
Whatever you want to make, my darling girl.
We grind. Oh, doesn't like it when that's still there. Whilst I haven't got one of the little needly things, I've been using this to get it right. Come on. I also saw someone on YouTube try a honey coffee. I think I need to try that. Okay, so this is the first time trying this oat milk. Shake fast, pour cold. Look, that's what I want my coffees to look like. That. So yeah guys, really enjoying it. 10 out of 10 recommend, but only if you're like into coffee, because there is a bit of admin involved. So fun. But for Christmas, DB got me this like magnet case thing for my camera, so it like sticks to all these different magnet places. Now I can like, I don't think you've ever seen this angle before, because one thing I want to do this year, I want to start doing more cook along videos, like literally just set up a camera and start filming me cooking dinner, and then like have that as a YouTube video. My biggest problem with my content is that I overthink everything all the time, and I'm like, oh, this isn't good enough, that's not good enough. So I end up just paralysing my thought process and not doing anything. Don't ask me why. I've literally lived like a student for the last 48 hours. The kitchen is a fucking state. I don't even know what's come over me, like it's just so bad. So I am going to quickly, well, maybe not quickly, but I'm gonna clear all of this, clean it all up, unload the dishwasher, and then I'm going to attack the worst cupboard in this house. But let me show you. So I actually have not organised this kitchen since I moved in. Like, not at all. This is just, I mean, you just can't find anything in there, like, you know? That's a box that still hasn't been unpacked from the flat. Then I also have 4 more boxes in there that haven't been unpacked since the flat. This is actually probably the most functioning shelf in the whole kitchen, and that's where this is where I put all of my like big utensil things from. Also, I keep seeing on TikTok about that looking underneath your air fryer. Air fryers freak me out a little bit. Got like wasted space up there. So my plan is to do a big organise this properly video. But for the sake of seeing what I need, I want to first pull everything out, put it on the island, and at least see what I'm working with. Sorry, but This just never gets old. Can we just cope with that view? Because I'm unable. Right, so I'm gonna literally, I wonder if this sticks to the, no. Okay, that was one hefty clean, but all of the washing up is done. I actually need to put the dishwasher on one sec. Oh, I just love it so much. Like, just imagine when this is all styled cute. I'd love to be able to get rid of this wire. Like, that's just really not working for me. Don't know how to do that. It just looks so fucking Uggs. But yeah, I want a nice little stand here with all of my syrups and everything styled all nicely. I've actually added these 2 little glasses to this display, which I also quite like. But I was going to show you all of our new little things that we've got around the house. So first of all, I got this, what's this called? What the fuck is this called? Some hooks there just to put all the dog leads on. It's not ideal, and in an ideal world, I'm gonna tell you my ideal world plans for this whole situation, which TBC, but I am absolutely manifesting that I'm able to do this year. Basically, when I did this house renovation, and I know I've still not addressed it and I've still not spoken about it, but it's coming, I just need to, it's a whole big thing. Anyway, I'm just so annoyed at myself that I didn't extend into the garage, because not extending into the garage has caused me more problems than I ever imagined. Where the extension ended, the way that the roof was then dealt with means that pretty much the whole way along the garage is leaking, which definitely shouldn't have happened. So I have had a couple of quotes, even though I have PTSD from builders, I have had a couple of quotes for extending that in there, which, yeah, I totally should have done when I first moved in, but in hindsight, one of the things I've learned about renovating a house is you just shouldn't rush. Like, you really should take your time with everything. So I am manifesting that by the end of 2025, and when I say manifesting, I'm not like close my eyes, hope it happens. I am actioning the things that would make it happen, that I will be able to have that extension done. The other thing is, because it's basically the kitchen's on this like external wall with half a leaking roof, it gets really fucking cold in the kitchen. So yeah, anyway, so I want to show you like a couple of bits around the house and plans that I've got before we fully lose light, although I feel like we're there, but I'll have to put the lights on. The lounge has had a little bit of a revamp because we picked up our new sofa, which I absolutely love, because this bit here comes out into like a bed. So for like little cute movie nights and stuff, we love. I have, very excitingly, a ruggable rug arriving to go in this space, which I'm so excited for. It's a really gorgeous like dark brown colour. But obviously the best thing about ruggable rugs is that you can wash them and put them in the washing machine, which for number 1 and number 2 is very needed. Oh my God, also I've not even addressed, so I managed to also get Franco's chair in the space and I'm happy with it. We've got like the bookshelf there. I have seen a nicer one that I love on IKEA that fits there, but it's not a necessity. But one thing that is going to have to be sorted sooner rather than later is to get some curtains in this place. And Mum's going to help me with that, because she is the queen of curtains and all of that stuff. So I want to somehow, in a cheap way, get floor to ceiling, Why would they not say ceiling to floor? Because it goes up, down, in my opinion. But yeah, I want floor to ceiling curtains. The other reason being, when the sun is out, I get the sun in my garden for pretty much most of the day. And with these doors backing onto my garden, it means that this room acts as like a hot box. So this room is so stunning and warm, and then transfers into the hallway, which is amazing. But as you can imagine, when it's cold, the same thing happens. Like the heat just escapes from there. So I really need to get an extra layer of like thermal something going on. But apart from that and artwork, that's pretty much all the plans I have for this room this year. This room is legitimate hell on earth. Like, I don't understand. Well, I do understand how it's got so bad. It's got so bad because there's not enough space nor organisation in here. I have fought hand, tooth and nail to not have wardrobes in our bedroom, but unfortunately I think we're going to have no choice, because this needs to function just as an office creative space, especially as me and DB are using this space together. So our thought process is to extend this desk by buying another long one and having a corner desk unit here, then entirely getting rid of these makeup, skincare, everything product storage. I physically do not need this much stuff, and as well as not needing this much stuff, because I have so much, I don't know what I have, and it all just gets too overwhelming. And that's like maybe a quarter of what I've got rid of over the last 2 years. So this whole wardrobe space needs to be reorganized better. And then the plan is to move these into the bedroom, which, yeah, I'm not too happy about because, oh, let me put the light on. Oh, sorry, I dimmed that. I'm not like massively happy about, because I really love having all low here. We got a projector for Christmas, so we've been having like really lush movie nights up there. But I just feel like in certain spaces, you just have to deal with what you need versus what you want. So we're going to have that IKEA wardrobe here and then get mirrored doors to go on it. So again, it makes the room feel really big. Unsure what I'm going to do with this yet, because also eventually what I would like to be able to do is to get some sort of vanity place where I can sit and do my makeup every day that isn't connected to work, because I go into that office space and it's just like, I've never managed to make those two things work. Like, I need to do something. I need to be able to sit somewhere or stand somewhere that is like enjoyable for me to very quickly get ready for the day, that is before I enter like office space. It sounds really stupid, but if you're like me and your brain gets affected by the simplest of things, then you'll understand. I think I've actually just shown you a condom on the side, which is highly embarrassing, but safe sex always. We managed to find this unit on Facebook Marketplace over Christmas for 40 quid. It's exactly the same height as my Nathan side table that I got, and it just looks really cool, sort of being a little bit asymmetric. I think Cheska was like, you need to get a bigger lamp there, that side, I think, which I agree, or maybe the other side, I don't know. And then we need some artwork there or something, and then maybe a tall, I don't know what I need in that corner, but maybe a tall lamp or something. I'm unsure. Also, my mum bought me this bedding last birthday, yes, from Next, and I'm obsessed with it. But I would also like to get it in white, because the pink is not vibing with the room. So yeah, so the plans for the bedroom and the office are to basically make it more of a functioning, storage efficient space so that we can creatively work and also have the storage. And that's how my brain functions. Like, everything has to have a place. And at the moment, it feels like since moving here in August, nothing has had a place. And then very high on the priority list, in fact, I'm getting quotes at the moment, is for the bathroom to eventually get a mirror. So Shelb's kind of designed this situation for me. I'm just getting some quotes on like where I get it from. But basically, this whole wall is going to be a sheet of mirror. And then through the mirror will be two lights that I actually have already purchased. I bought them last year when I moved into the house from B&Q, actually. They're really lovely. Because another thing I'm noticing is like not having a mirror in the bathroom. It sounds so stupid, but like that could be a place where I do my makeup every day. It's making me really lazy with like the love and care of this bathroom, because there's just like, it's just not really functioning. Like, you do need a bathroom mirror. So they're like the plans of what I'm kind of trying to do with the house. Oh, also, again, with the curtains here, you can get these railings. They're like new, I think, and you drill them to the ceiling. And then I want floor to ceiling voile to go across the whole room. They are like my plans, and yeah, they feel achievable, because I have like written them all down and really thought about reality plus what I want. Like, in an ideal world, I don't want wardrobes in the mirror. I don't want wardrobes in the bedroom. I want a really minimalistic bedroom. But the reality is that just isn't possible right now, because I need that space to function for work over wanting a minimalistic bedroom. So I've kind of like gone through the house and worked out what I need and what I don't need, and what's essential and what isn't. Another high priority, sorry, I totally forgot, is that we need to get doors, and we need to sort these boggin doors out. So we've got 4 doors to get. I want to paint them black, which is actually DB's suggestion, and get some nice hardware to go on them. I think that will look really, really smart. So yeah, it's coming together. But this all basically stemmed from a couple of weeks ago. No, it was last week. Yeah, it was last Friday, I think. My friend Roxy Nafusi, who wrote Manifest Dive Deeper, and is actually also bringing out another book, The Girl Doesn't Sleep. She does a vision board workshop every single year on the 1st of January, which is also my birthday. And this year we went out for dinner when it was on. So I actually downloaded the link and we watched it and did the vision board workshop at a later stage. Yeah, last Friday morning. It was honestly incredible. And I know some people are not into this sort of stuff. I'm actually not into heavily writing down like goals and making this like reinvention of myself every year. But I found the workshop it really guided me. I felt like it really guided me in a way of like such clarity. Often when I've done vision boards, I've just like stuck pretty pictures to a piece of white paper and been like, oh, I want to earn $5,000 tomorrow or something like that. Sort of stupid. Whereas the way that she speaks you through this workshop, you basically have a big piece of paper and you split it into 4 sections. But then if you had specific sections of your life you wanted to manifest and work towards, then you'd split it into those sections too. So I had career, personal development, finance, home, travel. So I had 5 sections, and then you basically you write down everything in those sections. But she also talks you through how to know what to write down and what you've got to have in your mind when you're writing it down and stuff. And I just really enjoyed it. It felt very unwanky, but very focused. And yeah, and then from that, you then make an action list, because you can't just sit there, like I said earlier, you can't just sit there, close your eyes and be like, oh, I want to manifest £1,000. It just doesn't really work like that. You have to align your behavior to get to that and to like welcome that into your life. And yeah, anyway, just go read the fucking book. I speak about it all the time. I'll link it down below, because I think she actually has a vision board section in her book. This is her first one. So I'll link it down below. But yeah, so we did that and it was really lovely. There was a meditation at the beginning, like a guided meditation. It's only like a couple of minutes. The sun was like glaring through the doors. We just sat in the lounge. It was really peaceful, loved it. And then, yeah, since then I've felt a bit more like, I guess, clearer in my vision of what I want to achieve this year. And I haven't felt like that, nor had the desire to feel like that for the last 2 years, because obviously they've been rough. So yeah, feeling kind of good about all of that. Anyway, oh my God, I've totally lost my train of thought. I've just looked at the time and Dunelm closes at 8 o'clock and it's 5 o'clock now. And I think if I start that cupboard, I don't know when I'll finish it. So I'm going to feed the boys. Yes, you heard it. I'm going to feed the boys and then we'll go to Dunelm together, because I want to go before it closes. I always have this really weird habit of opening my post, or like collecting my post when I leave the house. Like, would it not make sense to do it when I check the house? I have what looks like a birthday card here. Oh my God, I opened that like an absolute idiot. Don't get excited, there's no cash inside. Jason's written, sorry, blah. Love you and proud of you, JJ and Momo. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, no cash inside, but he did pay $2.99 for it. Okay, Dunelm is 20 minutes away. I'm not actually sure if I've been to this one before. No, I'm sure I have. I'm sure me and Mum went together when I first moved in, and Mum was like, right, let's just get out of the house and go to Dunelm for 5 minutes. I might actually give her a ring now. Another good thing about coming out at this time of night when the weather is just absolutely horrendous is that, where's the light? Is the light better when it's like that? Oh, weirdly it is. Is that when I go back in the house, it's warm, because compared to here, it's not. My tactic is that every time I go to drink, not to sip, but to do loads of gulps, just to try and get it in. Oh no, we're on very low battery here. I've not been to this Dunelm before, and it's very much giving, we should close down because there's no store. It's like an absolute, it kind of it's giving like clearance vibes. I don't know if it's like a discount Dunelm. Okay, I really don't need these, but I'm kind of into these, and they're only £9.60. You know, like for sometimes when you want a little dinner on the sofa. I like them, but I don't need them. But if you're in Dunelm and you need them, recommend. Okay, this is the pillow that I really like. Do I still love it? I kind of think that's cool. And it's £14. I feel like it will look really nice on the Frankie's favourite chair. Do I want to? What do you think? Just got back. That was the worst Dunelm I've ever been to in my life, but I did get the cushion and I really like it. So we're gonna go and put it in the lounge in a minute. And then I also picked up this Method anti-bac because just when I cleaned the kitchen, I realised that I'd run out of anti-bac, and that Method one is so good. It's probably gonna remind me of living with Shelbs because we used it all the time. So I'm just gonna cook dinner. It's taken me about 15 minutes, no fucking joke, to find the Worcestershire sauce in the cupboard. So that 100% has to get done today. I found some mince pies, and they go off on the 10th of January, which is tomorrow. And I can't lie, I could fuck with a mince pie. I feel like I didn't have enough over Christmas. I had like bites of one. Just putting some chicken in the oven, because obviously I've decided all of a sudden that my air fryer freaks me out. And it's 2 chicken breasts. These are the ones we got from Costco and we've frozen down. We took them out to defrost earlier. And I'm just gonna make it into a little tin foil parcel, fill the bottom with a bit of water, pop it in the oven. And then this is the mac and cheese that I made at Christmas with all the leftover cheese. It's got like a fuck ton of Stilton in there. It's got some, oh, I was meant to tell you about that. Do you remember the vlog where I bought the Red Fox cheese from Waitrose? Absolutely unbelievable. It was like really strong, really smoky, but then had like salt crystals in it. So it's got a bit of that in it. It's got loads of cheddar in it, Parmesan, unreal. And then I made my own breadcrumb topping with loads of, I think it was a bagel. I think I had a leftover bagel. And I toasted that, blitzed it up with parsley, Parmesan, some other shit. So I'm gonna put that in the oven as well, and then DB will have some of that when he comes home with a chicken breast. And then I'm gonna use my chicken breast to make Caesar salad, which I've been craving for about 2 weeks. Okay, I'm gonna make this salad, and I thought I'd talk you through it. Preferably prefer doing this with like a cooked chicken, but it's what it is. I don't know if this is weird or if anyone else is the same, but I'm a big fan of like the way things are cut. I don't like certain things have to be cut a certain way for certain things. So I'm gonna do like this width lettuce. Maybe like 2 centimeters, I'd say. I feel like all I've done today is tell you things I've seen on TikTok. But in my absolute, I don't want to say fail of the day, but in my low-key day yesterday of just doing the bare fucking minimum, I saw someone use one of these washing colanders, and I was like, ah, that's how you use it. They kept the drainer in it, put the water in it, swirled it all around, and then drained it and spun it. And I was like, huh. So I'm gonna do that. Normally I just rinse it in the colander and then put it in and spin it. I'm actually gonna put some celery in here as well, just because it's good for us. And again, my Caesar salad can only consist of green things. I can't be having like a big chunky red tomato or pepper. It has to stay within the Caesar salad's colour thing, do you know what I mean? So how am I going to cut this? I think I'm going to do thick dice so that it all kind of matches. So it's say like, what's that? Maybe little centimetre pieces. You know when people say that celery doesn't taste of anything? Bollocks. It's got such a distinctive taste. I actually really like celery. I should eat it raw more often. I've also just found those dates in the depth of the cupboard because I'm going to do that date and salted peanut thing. And then I'm so obsessed with these baby cucumbers from Aldi. I mean, you can get them from anywhere. Sell them in Sainsbury's as well. I am going to wash those. I'm going to slice them in half. There we have our green ingredients. Then I'm going to toast a piece of this sourdough bread. I pulled it out of the freezer today. So to make the sauce, we're going for some big dolly dollops of Greek yogurt. I'm going to do, I'm going to do 3. An entire tin of anchovies in olive oil, and the oil's going in. Okay, probably should have cut these before, but alas, we'll mash them into a little paste in a minute. That's Della. Let me move you. Some Worcestershire sauce. Not really, I'll just kind of make it up. Bit of a splash. Dijon mustard. Maybe that much. Lemon zest. Cut that lemon in half and do the juice of a lemon. 2 garlic cloves. Mince the garlic cloves. I'm going to do 2. And you need a bit of lemon juice to cover the garlic, just a little bit, because that then takes the bitterness out of the garlic. Got taught that trick. And just let it sit in that for a bit. I'm going to put some olive oil in. This is missing something. I feel like I'm going to have to blitz it. Don't come for me, but I'm actually going to put another tin of anchovies in because I feel like I've got the proportions off. Maybe like half a tin. Depends how fishy you like it. I like it very fishy. I've lost my little food chopper, so I'm going to have to use the blender to make the crumb. This is heavily inspired by Emily English's, I think it was a blue cheese recipe that she did. Blue cheese salad, which I made quite a lot last summer. Or maybe she has got one like this, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna whack a load of parsley in there, and then obviously the winning ingredient is the cheese, right? So a big fat whacking of Parmesan. I feel like I've done this so cack-handed. What is going on? I just know that I'm gonna want more cheese than that, but whatever. A bit more pepper. And then another ingredient I love is this, I still have this Trader Joe's Green Goddess seasoning blend that I got from America, which weirdly enough still hasn't gone off. It goes off the 3rd of December 2025. So put that in there. And then I'm gonna blitz this into a crumb. Okay, the mac and cheese is sizzling. And then, let's see, should be cooked, but I will just double check that. Okay, so I've got my lettuce, my cucumber, my celery, and a bit of the sauce, and I'm just shredding up this chicken. Then we're going to attempt to mix it. Is that a big clump? No. Yeah, listen to that crunch, boys. Oh, why did I choose this size bowl? Like, this is so silly. That is my Caesar salad. Can't wait to smash. Let's try a bit. I'm gonna go and sit down and try it, but bit of the chicken, bit of the sauce, bit of the crumb. That was so good. Caesar salad was absolutely 10 out of 10, and I'm very full. But I can't not try the mac and cheese because, I mean, look at it. It looks unreal. When I made it the other week, the consistency was absolutely perfect. It wasn't too stodgy. Okay. And I didn't know how that would transfer after being frozen. It's definitely a lot stodgier. But when I made it fresh, the consistency was so perfect. I'd never got it that perfect before. Alas, it still tastes outrageous. David Bryan prefers it stodgier, so he will be chuffed. I'm ready for bed. On my Big Beefy channel on Instagram, which is one of my favourite things about being on social media, bar the YouTube family in the comments, okay, because they're pretty unmatched. But the Big Beefy chat that I've got on my broadcast channel on Instagram, it's literally, you're curing my life, really. You're actually just coaching me through life. I spoke yesterday about how I'm struggling with how cold this house gets, which I think where I lived in a new build, the heat was a lot better. For all its faults, it was better. And because of this situation, which is one of the situations I was talking to you about earlier, the kitchen gets really cold. And if the heating isn't on, I don't know, yesterday when there was no sun coming in on the day, I was just so fucking freezing. And I was like, I can't keep blasting the heating all day. Like, what can I do? A couple of people recommended to me to have it on 18 throughout the day because that's better than blasting it. Sorry. So I need to try and work out how to do that. Today's not been too bad because the heating's been, it was on in the morning for a couple of hours. It was actually so lush. DB got up at 5 to do some uni work and I slept until 7:30, but he put the heating on when he got up. So by 7:30 I woke up and the house was all nice and warm. So yeah, today it's been fine, but usually it's pretty cold. I want something sweet. I'm fancying something sweet. I do still really fancy mince pie, but I don't want a whole one. I don't know if I can be asked. I kind of want to put this cushion out, but it's really dark in there, in the lounge. Let's see if we can do it. I'm really sorry I've not got around to doing this today, but that's probably good news for you because it means that you'll get to see a full video rather than half of me doing it, which I was going to do today. And also, I didn't get around to doing the dates and the peanut butter. I just had to film some content for Dematica, who I'm working with. I'm also working with them over on Instagram as well, so I was just filming some content for them. Let's see what this cushion looks like. I mean, obviously this would have been better to do in daylight, but the boys always, they push this cushion down and then go and sit on the back of it. It's so annoying. What do we think? I kind of love it. Is that cute? This is the problem with this chair. The boys just ruin it. I mean, it also, I feel like it's going to work there too. Yeah, I like it. What do you think, darling? You love soft things, don't you? Yes, you do. Anyway, I feel like today has just been one huge catch-up, humble jumble of a brand new 2025 vlog. And there's still so much I've not updated you on. There's still so many things that we need to talk about, but I don't need to cram it all into one video because I'm going to be vlogging again this weekend. So I'll vlog us going to IKEA, sorting out that bloody cupboard. We haven't got any plans this weekend. I also I wanted to go through my like diary management thing that I'm doing this year, which I realise I haven't done, but to be honest, it's actually so simple. I'm just going to run through it now. Every year I buy myself that Aspinall diary. I couldn't afford to do it last year, and to be quite honest, I can't really afford to do it this year. And then I was thinking to myself, do you know what is wrong with using the Google Calendar app and then just using a notebook for like my daily tasks. So on the days that I want to work from a list and I want to work like so, that to me feels like less fussy and easier. This is a limited edition Aspinall diary that Bill's got given in London Fashion Week. I want to say something crackers like 2019, and the sleeve comes off as well, and obviously it's in my blue, so I was like, right, done. This is going to be my notebook, like my notebook that I work from, and then I'm just going to try using Google Mail because I have the full Google suite. I use Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Calendar, and I can put everything in there. I can see it on the computer, I can see it on my phone, I can see it on my iPad, I can share things with people. It's like really efficient. So I'm not going to overcomplicate it. However, if you are looking for a diary and you're a paper to pen person, which I think I am, so this might not work for me. If so, I'll change and buy a diary. But if you are a like confirmed paper and pen person, then Sainsbury's do the A4 diaries, which Steph Ellswood got me onto. She swears by them. They are fantastic, and you have like a day a page. So there's that. One day, girls and boys, I'll be buying either a cobalt blue Filofax. Haven't quite found the right blue. Only in Australia last year, which was just a bit obscene me trying to track that down. Or I'll have a Louis Vuitton Filofax where I can change the inserts. That's what I'm hoping for. Chew. So, are you coming up to cuddle me? Are you coming up to cuddle Mama? Come on then. Come on. That's my baby. Isn't it? Is that Mummy's baby boy? Is that Mummy's baby prince? Oh, you're a gorgeous prince though, aren't you? I'm actually really enjoying the lounge like this. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there, call it a day. I'll let you know if I have a mince pie in the comments down below. I really hope, I don't think I've even said this yet, but I really hope that you guys have had a wonderful Christmas, a wonderful New Year. I hope that you're not feeling insane amounts of pressure to like reinvent yourself, start this new year like a completely different person. Let's just ease ourselves in. And if you haven't seen the podcast, I'm going to link that down below because we talk about our 5 words for the year. One of mine is ease, and I really feel like we all need to implement that word into our years because we are just part of a society and culture which don't really welcome it, and I think it's really important. There have been some real sort of like wobbly moments today where I've thought, oh my god, what am I doing? Like, I don't even know if I can vlog anymore. I don't know if I'm doing everything that I should be doing in order to achieve my goals, and I had this insane like amount of pressure in the middle of the day, and I've ended up turning the day around and having a really productive rest of the day long into 9:30. It's like 9:30 now when I normally be switched off. So it just goes to show, like, not every day is the same. It's going to be up and down. Just go with the flow, ease into it. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you very, very soon. Don't know what that is.